everybody, here I am, fresh face, no makeup, in the morning, and I was just going to go through my girl on the go routine, my quick, easy makeup in the morning. This is what I do probably 6 out of 7 days of the week, because just like everybody else, I'm a busy mom, and I don't have much time to spend on myself, but I always like to stick with what I know works, is easy, and that way I don't have to think about it in the morning. I can just slap it on and get out the door and know that I can look good for the rest of the day. So I'm going to take you through that. And it's interesting, when we were doing the Girl on the Go sessions a couple months ago, probably February, the majority of people coming in had really dry, flaky, scaly skin. And I always say that your makeup can be excellent, but if you are putting it on unproperly prepared skin, it can look horrible. My daily skincare routine is so super easy. It's not complicated. I'd like to think that I would do more. I do have some awesome anti-aging creams in my drawer, but those come out a couple times a week, not every day. Every day I moisturize with Cetaphil, and I know this is backwards, but this is my first video, and we will get to the point where it won't be backwards. Anyways, so Cetaphil, it has an SPF in it, broad spectrum, and I put that all over my face, on my ears, on my neck, on my chest, and the back of my neck, because majority of the time, I'm going to end up with a ponytail. So the next thing that I do is I put on the Neo Cutis eye cream, and I have incredibly sensitive skin. Almost everything breaks me out or irritates it. I swell up, looks like a bee sting. This stuff does not irritate my skin, and you can actually use it on your eyelid, where a lot of eye creams do not allow for that. They're too harsh. So I put this just all over my eyelid, in the corner, underneath my eye, and down underneath. And that's it. That's my skincare routine. Now this is after, I've washed and everything, but out of the shower, this is what I put on my face. So the first thing that I do is I start off with our Picture Perfect concealer foundation from the Perfect Face Cosmetics. And the Perfect Face Cosmetics is one of the lines that we carry. You can get it in a small size, you can get it in a larger size. And I like to keep the smaller size in my makeup bag because I am constantly carrying it with me in the car. And actually, let me just clip this beautiful pink clip, my hair out of the way. So all I do is I take a little bit on my ring finger, just like that, dab it on my other finger, and I go underneath my eyes, all over my eyelid, up underneath my eyebrow, definitely into the corners, because that's where a lot of people are blue, underneath my eye, and I blend it out. You can use a makeup brush. That's fine. I usually don't around my eyes because it's just something that I'm used to. On clients, I definitely use a makeup brush, but we're talking quick. So if you have a little bit extra blueness, you can just keep adding and building it up, but this is great. Kids in the carpool line are not going to be scared anymore. There you go. Okay. Then I take our Perfect Face mineral powder, and we have a BB cream. I've tried tinted moisturizers. I've tried tinted primers. Anything creamy that goes on my face breaks me out. So I was so excited to carry the Perfect Face mineral foundation because this does not break me out. It's for sensitive skin, not sensitive skin. But what's awesome about it is that it has a natural SPF in it. What I love about it, how many of you guys get the loose powders and they end up everywhere? This guy has a little turn dial so that when you want to get product out, you just turn it. And when you don't want the product to come out, you turn it back and it seals it so it doesn't come out. So I just kind of do a halfway turn, and then I tap it into the lid, tap a little bit more. Looks good. There you go. And then I take a flat brush, and I think I got this in a swag bag. I don't remember where, but we saw one like it. But I just tap it into the lid, And then I just start buffing, and I buff into the hairline. Now you may notice that it actually doesn't match my face, but it does match my chest. This is what we're going to match for our powder, our foundation, everything on your face. We're not going to match this, because if you're anything like me, I am a spray tan junkie, because I am super pale, and I will spray tan at least once a week. And what happens is all of your cleansers make your face fade a lot quicker than your body. And so if you were to match your face, the makeup to your face, your makeup's not going to look the right color, because your face is being compared to your chest, not to your face, because you're covering it up. So you always want to put your foundation or whatever you're going to be using right here on the chest, not on the neck, because this is actually a little bit lighter because the sun is beating down and you're not getting color underneath your chin. So I go into the nose, over here. Hello, you're 35 and you're still breaking out. Lovely. And I go underneath my chin, back here, because I tend to be a little bit lighter back there. Back here, underneath the jaw, blend down, done. Okay, the next thing that I do is I lightly swipe over my lid, because if you don't set your concealer with any sort of powder, it will crease. And I'm doing a very, very gentle application of this. I'm not buffing it in because I don't want to accentuate lines. But I am just setting the concealer. A lot of people do not do that, and then they're like, why does it crease underneath my eyes? It's because creamy things crease unless you set them. Next thing I'm going to use is our light contour, also from the Perfect Face. Light contour is also like a bronzer. And what I'm going to do is into the hairline, underneath the cheekbone, back and forth into the ear a little bit. Hairline, cheekbone. And what I'm doing is I'm warming up my face and giving it some dimension, because, and look, I'm going to warm it up there because we can just use all the warmth. Sometimes I warm it up there too. Whenever you use your foundation, powder, or anything on your face, it makes it flat. So we're just giving a little dimension, okay? Warm it up. And this is also another thing that you can do if you have gotten a little bit of sun or spray tan and you haven't had a chance to warm up your foundation. Take the bronzer and warm it up in these areas to help blend the face to match the chest. Okay, done a little bit of bronzer. Now I'm going to do cheek color. And I'm going to use our Beach Baby from the Perfect Face. And I am kind of just swiping, see, fall and go right into there, apple of the cheek, and then apple of the cheek, and go blend it right. And I kind of stop about here. I don't like this circle cheek thing that some people are toting. I know it's kind of a more popular way, but I think it looks really unnatural. I think it looks like you have a circle on your cheeks. This way you kind of blend it into your light contour that you've had on your face, and it kind of makes it look soft and subtle. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is my eyebrow brush, because my eyebrows get a little wonky, and I'm going to blend up and over. Okay, so I shaped them, but do you see I'm kind of sparse, and I'm not gray on my head, but I'm gray on my eyebrows. So now what I'm going to do is this eyebrow pencil is Beaute's brand, our sister company brand, and this is in blonde. And I'm just doing little light striations. See, just kind of filling it in. Not too heavy, because then I'm going to use the spoolie and blend it in again into the hair. See, it looks kind of more natural to do that. Whoops. Still a little bit sparse up there. Color in those grays. Done. Okay, next thing we're going to do is I'm going to use my lash curler. Favorite lash curler for about 10 years is Shu Uemura, but apparently you can't buy it in the States anymore. So you can buy it online. This one is a Shiseido one, and this one is great too, but nothing compares to my Shu Uemura one. So I've curled them. See that? And I get super close. Okay. Secret of the trade is expensive mascaras. Usually there's nothing special about them. I am using Voluminous by L'Oreal. Absolutely, I'm going to have to look in my mirror. Absolutely love this mascara because most of the time Walgreens has it buy one, get one half off, which is even better. I go right down to the lash line, and you can tell I'm kind of blinking as I'm putting it on very slowly. Okay. And I put mascara on my bottom lashes because how funky does that look when you have blonde lashes on the bottom and black lashes on the top? And do not tell me to wear brown mascara. I'm never going to do it. Okay? So then I do the icon because I'm a mascara person. Get those bad boys coated a couple times. Okay, got that on. Now, last step for Girl on the Go. Oh, I love this lipstick. The Perfect Face. It's in Ooh La La. I need to put my hair down for this one. Okay, and then I just put some lipstick on. There you go, Girl on the Go. You know, nothing too complicated, but you have a fresh look and you're ready to go. See ya!